Everybody, it's Coach Susan from SoFit Wellness. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about getting the most out of the cardio exercises that you're doing and the cardio exercises that you enjoy. So a lot of people come to me and they talk to me a little bit about that they like to walk, or they have a routine where they bike or something like that that they enjoy. It might be kayaking or cross-country skiing or anything of the above. And all of those are great exercises, and they always encourage people to continue doing whatever it is that they're doing. However, a lot of people are unsure about whether or not what they're doing is effective. And one way that they can make it more effective is to increase the intensity during the cardio exercise that they enjoy. So I'm going to give you a couple examples, and we're going to talk a little bit about a scale I call the rate of perceived exertion. So when I start with clients, I always talk to them about using intervals to increase the intensity of their exercise and getting more bang for their buck. What we usually start with, depending on their conditioning, is a ratio of 3 parts to 1 part. 3 parts low, moderate exercise, and 1 part more vigorous exercise. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then if anyone is more conditioned, maybe we start with a 2 to 1 ratio and move towards a 1 to 1 ratio. Okay? It could be 3 minutes to 1 minute, 2 minutes to 1 minute, but no matter how long the duration is, it's always 3 parts to 1 part that I begin with. During that 3 parts, the low, moderate exercise, I always like to have my clients rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. And that scale starts at 1, 1 being you're eating bonbons and sitting on the couch, and 10 being you're dead. And then we'll talk about everything that's in between. When you're working in the low, moderate range, you want to be in that 3, 4, 5 range. And that's what I call your go all day pace. It's something you can do all day long. You could walk at that pace all day long. You can bike at that pace all day long. Whatever it is that you enjoy, you could carry on a conversation very easily at that pace. When you move into the more vigorous or harder interval, you're going to move up into the 6, 7, 8 if you're less a little bit, just starting exercise, or up into possibly 7, 8, 9. So 7 being, if someone asks you a question, you could answer them with a full sentence. 8 being, if someone asks you a question, you can get out maybe a word or a yes-no answer or something like that. And 9 starts to get up to that point where you kind of wish maybe you were dead. Okay? Which is why I always start with 6, 7, 8 as the more vigorous side of exercise when people are first starting out exercising. Because you don't want to feel like a 9 or a 10 just yet. Okay? That might come someday, but maybe not today. So what we do is we get doing whatever exercise it is that they enjoy. We start with a 3-minute low moderate interval, and then we go 1 minute of more intense exercise. I ask people always to check in with themselves. Are they doing where are they at on that scale of 1 to 10? And then they can rate themselves, and I can kind of rate them as well too. And they can then they're able to find when they're working a little bit harder and when it's a little bit easier. Using those intervals is going to give you a lot more intensity in your workout, and that's what we want to do as we're building fitness. We're varying the intensity, we're increasing the intensity so that you become more fit, more conditioned. When people say they want to get in shape, that's part of what we do. We don't have to necessarily work out more, we don't have to work out for longer, but we can increase that intensity inside the time we work out, which is a really time-saving way to go about exercising when you're a really busy person. All right, talk to you soon.